What's up, hackers? Back today from a round of golf. It is Sunday, so that's what we do. Before we get into it, as usual, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that good stuff. Today, we're going to be talking about how to release a little frustration as your round is going in the shitter. Now, as you start to play, there's a period of time in between the initial optimism and hope of a great round and the complete no longer give a shit, I'm just here to try and enjoy a few holes and have a few beers. In that period, there is a buildup of frustration that comes along with that territory. Now, there's a progression of things that I think you need to do in order to relieve that frustration, and I will take you through those now. The first thing you're going to do is, if you chunk it or hit a bad shot, is look off into the distance confused, unsure about what just happened. Probably go with a few curse words, shit, fuck, damn it, all great ones to go with. You can use them in combos, obviously. But yeah, start there, just get that initial release, and hopefully, if you can do that, compose yourself, release a little of that frustration, you can hit a good shot, maybe make a putt, and carry on. If not, frustration will escalate, and therefore you must increase the response in order to relieve that frustration. But before we move on, here's a quick example of what level 1 might look like on a bad shot. So here you go. Take a look at what's happening here. Right, now, as you can see, chunked the crap out of it, just looked on, frustrated, unsure, but still looking on the bright side. My score's not completely trashed, it's still in play, I can hit it again, maybe get up and down for a par or bogey, move on. So, you know, frustrated, definite pause there, but not too big of a deal. Now, the next one, after you've got that initial chunk, if it happens again, the level of frustration will increase, as I mentioned. So the response increases as well. So with this one, the follow through into a club slam. So we've escalated now into more of a slam or a response with the club. So here's an example of a level 2 frustration, a nice club slam post chunk. So take a look here. Right, now, as you can see, it was a smooth follow through. I knew it immediately, definitely a bad shot. So frustrated, boom, chunk, nice follow through directly into the ground. Now, doesn't hurt the club, you know, you got to be aware of your surroundings, make sure you don't hit any of your buddies, but at this point the rage is really starting to rise and you're starting to lose control of your faculties. So, with the next level, it comes into almost a toss of the club, but you're so frustrated you let go of it in your backswing. You just can't believe what's happening and you just forget how to play golf entirely. So in this example, level 3, we're almost to blackout rage. You'll see a nice follow through and then a club right behind me. So take a look here at level 3.
Moron.
Right, so level 3, duffed it like crazy, boom, toss club behind me. It's a combination of I don't know what's going on, and I've about had it with this club entirely. So that takes us to what is almost the pinnacle. We're going to go through this pre-final level, and that's the club toss. So with this last example you'll see here, I am almost in a blind rage, but still have some sort of wherewithal to aim and throw the club. So this is maximum rage, or almost maximum rage, and it's a level 9 out of 10 response. So here you'll see a good example of a club toss. Right. Now with that club toss, it's all part of it. I threw it off. I'm a little bit aware of where my buddies are, so I'm not going to hit any of them. Club's off in the distance. I'm able to go pick it up. Now, I have had instances where the club ends up in a location that I'm unable to retrieve it, and you have to wait for the wind to blow it down, so on and so forth. That's super embarrassing, but it does happen. And at that point, that will immediately bring you down into the I don't give a shit anymore phase, and you'll just start drinking and having a much better time. Now, I'm not going to show you, but blackout rage is when you snap the club and you have no idea what or how it happened. You end up with a bruise on your leg. In fact, I think I'll make another video about proper technique there. But we won't demonstrate that today because I don't need to break any of my existing clubs. The other thing I will mention is once you get to that, at least the club toss or club slam phase, it's best that you toss the ball too, just to make sure that you've cleared everything of possible cause of this horrible mess that you've got yourself into. So I would also recommend tossing the ball, just get it out of there, get it out of the way, just to be totally safe. So that's my advice to you all. Hopefully it's helpful as your round is falling apart to sort of relieve that frustration and maybe get back on track. Maybe you relieve that frustration and your next shot goes really, really well. Odds are it won't. So just beware of the frustration that happens between optimism and carelessness, and you might have a good round. If not, join the club. We're all hackers around here. So, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you got some great takeaways from it. We'll catch you next time. An instructional video on how to properly snap a club in a blind rage. I think that would be a good video to come up with next. Leave a comment below about what you might like to see, what you might like to see displayed, or a tip that you're looking for. Otherwise, have a great one. We'll catch you next time. Peace.